In a world chasing fame, power, and glory, there was once a man who sought none of these. Only truth. He wasn't a warrior, nor a priest. He was a doctor, quiet, gentle, and full of questions. His name was Luke. They called him the beloved physician. He healed bodies, yet his own heart ached with emptiness. Antioch was a city of noise. Philosophers argued, merchants shouted, idols stood tall. But amidst all that chaos, Luke felt something missing. He could heal wounds, but not the soul. Then one day he met a man who changed everything, Paul of Tarsus. Paul's words struck like lightning. He spoke of a man who conquered death, a savior crucified and risen. Luke listened, and something inside him awoke. The doctor who healed others found himself healed by faith. From that day on, he followed Paul through storms, prisons, hunger, and persecution. When others abandoned him, Luke stayed. When Paul's body was broken, Luke's hands bound his wounds, and when Paul wrote his final words from a dark Roman prison, he whispered, "Only Luke is with me." Luke never met Jesus in person, but he met those who walked with him. He sat with the Blessed Virgin Mary, listening to her soft voice recount the angel's visit, the manger, the shepherds, the cross, and the empty tomb. He wrote everything down, every miracle, every tear, every act of mercy. But his gospel was different. While others spoke of power, Luke spoke of compassion. He wrote about the Good Samaritan, the stranger who became a savior. He told of the prodigal son, a runaway embraced by his father instead of punished. He showed us heaven rejoicing over one sinner who returns home. If you're still watching this story, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe, so more souls can hear these timeless stories of mercy, courage, and faith. Because Luke's words weren't just history, they were a heartbeat of God's love for humanity. After his gospel, Luke continued writing a second book called The Acts of the Apostles. It was the story of fire spreading, of a church born not in wealth or comfort, but in upper rooms filled with wind, flame, and unbreakable faith. He wrote of miracles, shipwrecks, chains snapping open, and prisoners singing hymns in the dark. Luke wasn't just a doctor or writer. Tradition says he was also an artist. He painted the first image of the Blessed Virgin Mary holding her child, the icon known as Hodegetria, meaning she who shows the way. The same hands that healed and wrote also captured heaven's tenderness on wood and paint. But even his art could not shield him from the world's hatred. As Luke preached across Greece, healing the sick and teaching Christ, enemies of the faith grew restless. One night, soldiers came for him. Some say he was hanged from an olive tree for refusing to deny Jesus. Others say he died peacefully after years of service. Whatever the truth, his final breath was a prayer of mercy, the very message he lived and wrote. And so, the man who once searched for truth became one of its greatest witnesses. Today, the church honors him as Saint Luke the Evangelist, the patron of doctors, artists, and writers. His symbol is the winged ox, a sign of strength, sacrifice, and service. His feast day is October 18th, and his words still echo across time, that God's love is real, his mercy endless, and his healing eternal. He wasn't one of the 12 apostles. He didn't walk beside Jesus. But through his words, we still walk with him today.